शुरू करें एनसी से।
या
नमस्कार। अभी जो है हमारे बीच आप सभी पार्टिसिपेंट का नमस्कार। ये टेक्निकल सेशन में आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत है। अभी हमारे बीच मिस्टर एनसी थॉमस है। वो आपको बताएंगे कि आज से जो आपका होगा, अभी तक आप लोग पूरा थ्योरेटिकल सेक्शन देखे, कल जो पूरा दिन होगा आप लोगों को क्वेश्चन इनपुट करना होगा। क्वेश्चन इनपुट आप लोग कैसे कर सकते हैं? अपने जगह से बैठे हुए जहां पर आप हैं वहां से आप अपने सिस्टम का प्रयोग करके आपको क्वेश्चन इनपुट करना है। प्रत्येक पार्टिसिपेंट को लगभग नहीं, मिनिमम 50 क्वेश्चंस इनपुट करने हैं जो सब्जेक्टिव और ऑब्जेक्टिव कैटेगरी का होगा। आपको किस प्रकार से प्रश्न बनाना है, उसको कैसे आप सिस्टम या सॉफ्टवेयर में किस प्रकार से डालते हैं, ठीक है, और आपका यूजर आईडी उसके लिए क्या है, आपका पासवर्ड क्या है, इन सभी चीजों से संबंधित जानकारी आपको अभी हमारे बीच मिस्टर एनसी थॉमस सर देंगे। और ये आप लोग ये सारे स्टेप्स को ध्यान से देखिएगा और बगल में हो सके तो एक डायरी रखिए और उस पर आप नोट डाउन कर सकते हैं किस स्टेप के बाद क्या करना है, कहाँ पे क्या लिखना है, किस प्रकार से लिखना है। ये सारे स्टेप्स आपको बताएंगे, आप लोग ध्यान से सुनिएगा। और जब ये अपना खत्म कर देंगे बता के, फिर आपको जो डाउट होगा वो डाउट आप डिस्कशन कीजिएगा। धन्यवाद। ओवर टू एनसी सर।
Thank you, Amit. So now we'll just start about our technical session. So this session is very important. So all should listen to it very carefully. So this is the session which you are going to do today and today evening, today night, and even tomorrow morning whole day. So once this session is done, you are eligible to get the certificate. So you have to be very particular about how to do this software. So we have developed the software, application software. So I'll just give us a brief intro about the people behind developing this software. So my colleague Raghavan is there. I think he has signed in, and Kashyap is there. So I can just show him. He's just next to me. And just now who spoke, Amit Jha is there. So all 4 members are the technical team members who are running behind this program and everything. So usually this happens in offline mode actually. So we call the teachers and we train them here, and they prepare question in paper and pen. So during this pandemic, so that was impossible for us. So we started developing this kind of application software where the teachers or any participant or any trainee who can take training and can input the question sitting in their own place. So that is the idea behind developing this software. This is a very, very, very user-friendly software. So in this, each one of you should write 50 question items. So 25 in subjective and 25 in objective. I'll just share my screen and I'll just show you how it works step by step. So you do please kindly listen to it. After listening it, we are there to clear your doubt even today evening and tomorrow morning whole day. We are there to clear your doubt. So there are no problem. There is no problem in rushing up. So you kindly listen it. It will hardly take 15 to 20 minutes. So once you know the software well, you can do it anywhere. Okay, tonight it will be open from today. So how it works, I'll just say it. Okay, I'll just share my screen. Okay, I hope all can see the screen.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
Yeah. This is the screen which you will get by typing CIIL-NTSindia.net/Assamese. So in chat box, you might get the link now. Use that is the link which you are going to work for next 2 days from today. So in this link, there is a username and password. So username, kindly pay attention. Your username is the one which you are given during registration. You have filled the registration form for NTS. Okay, from NTS, you have done a registration form. In that, you have given a username, that's email ID. Username is nothing but your email ID, registered email ID. So that is your username. And down come password. The password is nothing but your registered mobile number. So I'm clear with the username and password. So I'm just giving it mine here, my username, and so this is the password. So when you give the username and password, the screen, the next screen is this. So you can see IFC particulars, that's 1. 2 is aspect number and aspect. The third is dimensional problem. The fourth is administering detail and instruction. And fifth is question item. And 6 is item format. So this is a very, very, very simple software. Anyone can do it. The only thing is you have to type in your own language. So I cannot do Assamese typing here. I do not know. So I'll just show some of the questions in Hindi. So in the same way, you have to do it in your own language. Okay, first, you don't worry about the first tab. Whenever you give your username and password, it will just go to the second tab. That's aspect, number, and aspect. So aspect number is nothing but, you see here, there is 3 trees. That is language, literature, and personality. And there is a triangle mark. That's the expansion. Okay, if you just click on that. Yeah,
Sir,
please.
Excuse me, sir. That same slide is there, sir. Login slide, na?
Is it? Have you not gone to the next screen? Amit, could you please check?
Sir, yes, sir. Next screen. You are on tab 2.
Okay, tab 2. Ma'am, you have to check your internet, ma'am, please. Yeah, if in the middle, if you have any issues like that, you can just stop and you can ask me. Yeah, now I'll start with the presenting. So you can see there are 3 tabs, as I said, language, literature, and personality. So what is aspect number? I just simply say that when you click language, you get a number that's 100000. See, this is the number, that's computer number code. To develop this software, see, when Biraj sir was explaining about this IFC format, that is GFR number code. Okay, that is general frame of reference. That is the internal thing which we have done it. So this is, we have used as computer number code, GFR code. So that code we have maintained for all major, minor, and subcomponents. See, for example, if you click on language, just double click on language, otherwise the triangle mark which is in the left corner, it expands. It's nothing but a tree. Most of them might have seen that, expanding the tree. By clicking that plus mark, it just get bigger and bigger. The same ways, see, when you click language, it comes phonological level, morphological level, syntactic, and semantic. So you see here, equivalent Hindi bilingual, we made it as bilingual. Actually, we couldn't make it in Assamese because the short duration of time. If there was more time, because we are conducting series of programs like this. So last we have finished Oriya, before that Punjabi, then next comes Urdu, Tamil, like that. So we didn't have time to do this trip because it takes more time to work on this. So that for a kind of user-friendly, we have made it English and Hindi actually. So you can just see what is the equivalent phonological level terminology for in Hindi. So same way, when you click phonology, you can see the number changing it to 110000. So inside phonology, you can see there are many subdivisions like segmental features, super segmental features, phonological and orthographical correspondence, like that. So when you click a particular thing, again that goes inside that single sound. So in language, phonology, under phonology, segmental features, under segmental features, single sound. So if I'm writing a question in single sound, you just go and click single sound, and you can see here the aspect number and name. It has come here already, like 110101, and that is nothing but single sound. Okay, so same ways you can go for literature also. So literature also, you can just click on this triangle mark, it just expands, like the generics, genesis, generics, aesthetics, and affectives. So when you click like aesthetics, see aspect in isolation, disclosure, and when you click that, it just goes rhymes, smileys, like that. It just keeps on going. So in which area you are writing question, if you are kind of deep about the concept, you can just give it like idiom and phrases. So by in that, I'm writing a question. So under literature, under like aesthetics, in idiom and phrases, I'm writing a question like that. Suppose if a user is finding it difficult to go through this tree structure more and more, they can just make it a 2 major categories like language and literature. Okay, if you at least that you can make out whether you're writing a question in language or literature. So when you can just click the language and go. So now I will just post example Hindi question. Let me just take it. Hindi. B.
जहाँ पे अगर किन्हीं को कुछ समझ में ना आया हो तो आप वो दोबारा पूछ सकते हैं.
Yeah. See, already I am just.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
You have said that we have to set 50 questions.
Yeah.
So one thing, just since sir 50 questions are there, so we'll have to fill this criteria for 50 times, isn't it?
Yeah. Of course, ma'am. Of course, because for each question the criteria differs. So it's not just a selection process. It's a very user friendly. When you do one, you will come to know it's very easy. Within no time, you can do more than 50. Huh?
Okay, sir. And sir, another question is there. We have to write all the objectives and those outputs, that is rationale, in Assamese typing, isn't it, sir?
Yeah, of course. You have to write in your own language. It's I'm just doing it in Hindi, but you have to do in your own language, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
I'll just show about the Hindi question now. So, for example, I have taken a Hindi question here for like L1 graduate. MC. Okay, you see here. This is how the final output looks like. So this is a Hindi question item inputted from one of our participants. See, for example, see administering details. Always you can just leave that administering details. You will just see the number in this. Is okay. Okay. You see here, once you select the aspect number, you have to just click on the next button. So when you click next button, from the second tab, it goes to the third tab. That's called dimensional problem. You see the dimensional problem differs from language to literature. So when you click, this is literature. So that's specific conventional it comes. When it comes to language, it's forms, structures like that it comes. Okay. So the dimensional problem, you're just selecting depending on your question which you are planning to write. So for example, I'm selecting here specifics. Okay. Then click on the next tab. You see the first tab, only you have to select the language or literature. Okay. And you have to click next. In the second tab, you have to just click the drop down and select the specific or conventional like that you have to select. Then again press next. You see here it came to the fourth tab. Fourth tab is nothing but administering details. Administering details here for all the participants, you just leave it blank. There is no need to write administering details because this administering details comes for the whole set of question paper. For a single question, it will not come. But you have to write the instruction to the examinee. So what instruction to the examinee is? This is the instruction. I'm just copying.
सही विकल्प का चयन कीजिए.
Yeah, सही विकल्प का चयन कीजिए. So this is the instruction to the examinee. The same way you have to write instruction in Assamese for the question which you are planning to write. Okay, instruction to the examinee finished. So this tab finished. I'm going to the next. You see, this is the main tab. Here you have to select the item format. See, afternoon, Shakuntala madam explained about this objective and subjective. Even Biresh sir also explained about the 5 objectives and 5 subjectives. So you can see here this CA, MC, MF, MG, RA. Nothing but constant alternative, multiple choice, multiple facet, matching and rearrangement. This all comes under objective. So when it goes to subjective, it's simple question, completion, short answer and long answer and problem solving. So now I'm going to write a question in multiple choice. So I'm going to select multiple choice here. Now the item stem, that's question. So the question here is,
अपनी अखबार किसका आत्मकथा है?
Yeah. So this is the question. So as it's multiple choice, I have to give 4 options. See, there are 6 options here, but you can give any 4. Okay, to make it more complicated, you can give more options, but 4 is mandatory. 4 options you have to give. So I'm just giving 4 options here. This is number 1. I hope you can read it. This is number 2. Number 3. And number 4.
Sir, you have opened 2 tabs.
Yeah.
मैम वो जो है वो सिर्फ आपको ये दिखाने के लिए बताया गया कि क्वेश्चंस आपको कैसे इनपुट करना है, ये सिर्फ आपको सॉफ्टवेयर के बारे में बता रहे हैं। तो क्वेश्चन इनका किसी दूसरे टैब में बना हुआ, वहां से कॉपी पेस्ट कर रहे हैं। आपको क्या करना है कि आपको क्वेश्चन अपने असमीज लैंग्वेज में टाइप करनी है। ओके, ये आपको टेक्निकल चीजें बता रहे हैं। ठीक है मैम, धन्यवाद।
As I initially said, I cannot type Assamese or Hindi here, so I'm just copying and pasting it. That's it. But you have to type in this. You have to give a question. You have to give 4 options. Okay, and you have to the correct option. The correct option is the second one. You see the second one. This is the correct. So here you can see answer key. So I have given 4 options, and there is no need to give A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3 like that. You see, for example, there is no need to give A.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Whether there will be provisions for copy paste or not in Assamese?
Yeah, of course. You can. So only I'm doing it. So what I'm doing, even you can do it. So you can just type your question in Word. So whenever you have time, you can do it in Word or wherever you want, you can do, and you can just copy paste also. So that would be the very good idea, because if something goes wrong, you have a question. Again, there is no need to type. So somewhere in a Word or somewhere you can just type and keep, and you can just copy paste. That would be an easy option. So I'm just copying the right answer here. This is the answer key. Okay, I've pasted. Now, as B. sir said, you have to give marks for your own question. So this question, how much marks you can allot for this question? As it's a multiple choice, I am just saying in 1 mark. Okay, and the time is 1 minute. Okay, 1 mark and 1 minute. This much is enough. Now comes the scoring procedure. See, note very clearly, scoring procedure, there are only 3 things: enumerative, analytical, and global quality scaling. So when it comes to objective, it's always analytical, enumerative. When it comes to objective, it's always enumerative. And when you select a kind of subjective question here, and when you write a subjective question, the scoring procedure you have to select as analytical. So this is very simple. So when you're writing an objective question, you are selecting enumerative. When you are writing a subjective question, you are selecting analytical. So after that, question writer intention. So this question, this also you have to fill it. This is also a needed category. So when you wrote that question, what was the intention of this person who framed this question? So this is the purpose. Like
बेचन शर्मा को कृतियों से संबंधित ज्ञान का परीक्षण.
So this is the intention, like question writer's intention. I have written a question, and in what intention I am giving that question. You see here only this much happened in tab 5, and this is the very crucial tab, because here only here you are writing the question and giving the answer key, time, mark, and scoring procedure. So after this you are just giving next, and this tab is very easy. That is the last tab. You see here multiple choice, it's already there, and medium and mode of presentation, whether it's written, oral, or written and oral. So now this is only written. So all your questions, it will come under written itself. Now you go for the education level. So for which education level this was prepared is like L1 graduation. So this question was prepared for L1 graduation, only that. Don't need to select this L2. Suppose if you are writing any L2 questions, you can select this L2 basic, intermediate and advanced. And in L3 also is there, basic, intermediate and advanced. So it depends upon whether you are framing L1 questions, L2 questions or L3 questions. So there's only need to select only 1 year. So I have done here L1 year, so only L1 I am selecting. Now rational A. Rational is very important thing. So you can see a red mark here, okay, rational, education level, medium of red. Wherever the red star comes, it is mandatory field. So without that, if you click that, it will not take it. So you have to mandatorily fill that. So rational behind that is, just now Biraj sir said very clearly about the rational. What is the rational you have to give? So this is the rational behind the question.
उपयुक्त प्रश्न के द्वारा परीक्षार्थियों के वचन शर्मा की कृतियों से संबंधित ज्ञान को पहचान के स्तर पर जांच गया है.
So this is the rational behind the question. So now we are done. We are in the final stage to submit. You don't worry about this choice index and feasibility value and all. So this and all automatically it comes. So these are all the values which the system will pass. Once the field test is done, the original value will be given. As of now, some dummy values will be passed by the system. So you see here, once you finish that, if you have any doubt, you can just check it once again like this by clicking all the tabs. You can go back like this, any tab, you can just check it. And finally, when you are done, you please give submit. So you see here, successfully, question item added successfully I have added. So one question I have finished now.
How they will see that?
Yeah, sir. So one question we have successfully finished. So for this one question, if you want me to see this question, whether I will return it, where should I see? You see here, welcome Ancy Thomas, as I have logged in my name. As you can log in, when you are logged in your own name, your own ID, your name comes here. You can see here, you just click there and you click in the view profile. Okay, can you see a button here? That's view profile. When you click view profile, there are see there is a chart kind of thing, and there's a pie chart, and you can see here this total number of questions at the bottom end. I'm selecting, you see total count 3 like that. So this is the count which you will be getting when you finish each questions. Okay, so here there are overview, account information and tasks. You go to task, click view and edit. Okay, so you go again here, view profile. When you view your profile, it comes like this. You go to the tasks here and click to view the question. See here, I have done 3 questions here. So one Assamese question also I have done, okay, by using a data inputter. But what I have done now, I'll just show. You see here view. When you click view, so this is how the question comes. So the name of the participant and the aspect number what you have chosen, and what the dimensional problem you have given, the instruction to the student, question item, the kind of options you gave, the answer, mark and everything. You see here, that's it. So you can just print this question. No, there is no need to print for you. If you want, you can just take a copy and keep. Otherwise, that's it. This is number one question we have finished. See, for example, I'll just show a Assamese question. See here like this. So even Assamese could be typed like this, and this is some trial and error we have done. So like this, it could be selected. So this is how you can store the questions in our database and in our application software, and also view this. So once you see this profile and once you get the count as 50 here, it means that you have achieved the target. But it's not mandatory that after 50 you have to stop. If you are willing to input, if you are finding it interesting, you can just enter that. Okay. Now you have checked this. See, you are in this view question. You have checked this question. Now again, you want to enter a new question. So what you should do? Again, go here, click view profile, tasks. See, click here to add new question. So it has come to the same tab. So from here again, now I have finished a question in language. So now you go to the literature, select literature, the same procedure. Click next, and you click the dimension problem. As I said that. So for example, I'll just show you language here. So how it changes for language. See, when I click language and when I click next, the dimensional problem changes. That's form, structure, meaning, and usage. Okay, so as your language teachers, you'll come to know what comes under language and what comes under literature. So form, structure, whether you're writing in form, on structure or meaning, like that, you have to just select, click next. So you should follow these steps for 25 objective and 25 subjective question. Okay, you can see this count here, total count 3, but this count sometimes it will not update here. Okay, to see the real count, you can better go see here in the view profile. But there's a user manual video here always in the right side of the screen. So if you have any doubt, what I am explaining you, the same thing is recorded and kept. So you can just watch this video just by clicking this. Your video just opens here, and the whole system it's explained in Hindi. So that if you have any doubt, see it goes like that: how to log in, how to. So this might be the old banner. We have, you see it.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes,
Sir.
please. Yes.
सर ये सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन के लिए ये आंसर
Okay.
कैसे देंगे?
Okay, I'll give one example for subjective question also. Okay, I'll give example in subjective
Yes,
question
sir.
also. One
Yes.
second. Simple question. Okay.
इसी सर एक बार आप लेआउट, रीअरेंजमेंट और मैचिंग का भी दिखा दीजिएगा.
Okay, that also I'll do. I'll do one subjective, then I'll go for this. So now again I'll see you just view profile. So I'm you think that I am in this. Okay, I viewed my question. Now after viewing this question, I am just going to do the new question. So again view profile, tasks. Click to add a question here. Okay, now I'm doing a subjective question. Please listen it. Okay, so this is the example question I'm giving for subjective. Okay, the aspect number is this, like 212012. So if you do not know, it's like in the literature, it's a formal and informal usage, like that you have to select it. Okay, so as I know the aspect number, I'm just putting it there. So it comes here. After that, I'm just clicking next. So again, you just select specific. Again, next. So administering details, nothing. Just give the instruction to the students. So you can all read this, what I have given the instruction, and it depends upon your question, like choose the correct answer and write. Otherwise, answer if as it's a simple question, I'll say give me 3 or 4 sentences. Give the answer in 3 or 4 sentences. Like it depends upon the question which you frame. Okay, just click next and select here. It's a simple question. You see here, previously I have done an objective question. Now I'm doing a simple question. So you go to the subjective, click simple question. So when you click simple question, you see that totally the tabs, it's changed. It's only question item here, answer key or answer queue, marks, time, and so scoring procedure. It's very easy. So this is the question. I'm just pasting it here, and I'm just giving the answer key. So this is the answer key for that question. Okay, so this marks I can give it as like 2 marks, and I can give minute as 2 minutes. It depends upon what is the question you frame. Okay, and as it's scoring procedure, as I said that when you come for a subjective, it is analytical. Analytical. When it comes to subjective, it's analytical. When it comes to objective, it's enumerative. So all these doubts, you don't worry. When you frame questions, you will get the doubts. We are there to clear all your doubts. Then item writer intention. So what is the intention behind framing this question? So this is the intention of item writer. So what you are going to test, like by asking this question, what you are testing on a student, like that, whatever the intention is yours, you're writing, then clicking next. See here, simple question, it's come, it's written, and I'm just selecting it for L1 post-graduation. This question, the user has written for L1 post-graduate. Okay, only that is finished. It's not L2 or it's not L3. So only L1 finished. Now rationale. Rationale is also very important. What is the rationale behind this question is, see, this is the rationale behind this question. And there is no need to worry about all these 4 statistical things. Finally, this submit. So I have done very easily, just submit it. You see here, successfully added. Okay, as now I want to view this question, what I have done. Click here, view profile, tasks, click here to view, use here, view. So this is the question which I have done now. Very simple. Now again, I have to go and write a new question, view profile, tasks, click here to add new question. Okay, now we'll do a kind of match the following. So always it's difficult to do a match the following, that I just give you an idea. Matching. Simple. 5, 6. Okay. Okay, you see here, when this is how the screen comes for matching. I'll show you here. Okay, so this the number is some aspect number is all the question. I think they are writing in literature here, so I'm always selecting literature here. Okay, next. Now the dimension problem comes just specific. Just click it, and the instruction to the examinee is like it must be that choose the correct answer or match it correctly or something you give it. Okay, next you see here. So this is the matching. You click matching here. Okay, I was shown you multiple choice. You have to write the question, give 4 options. So when you go for matching, you see here the layout changes because there is a column A, column B, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it's in a Roman number. So there is no need to put 1, 2 or A, B, C, D. Okay, you have to just post the question here. You see here, this is the question I am posting. Okay, and I am just giving the options for column A, column C. So this 1, 2, 3 and all automatically it will come. You have to just type the options which you are giving. This is 2. This is 3. And this is 4. Okay, 5. Now I have to give for the students to choose it, to match it. So I have to fill the column B also. So here to confuse the student, I'll give 1 more. Okay, I'll not give 4 properly because when he does 3, the 4th one is automatically known. So I'll just give a 5. It makes the students to think more and to give to select the correct answer. See, I have selected, given 5 options in column B and 4 options in column A. Now they have to just choose this. Now what you can do is, see, this is how you have to give the answer key, like 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 1, 4, 1, like that. Suppose if you are finding it difficult, you can directly give answer key only in match the following. If you find it difficult, you can just directly give the answer key like this. So this is the answer. For 1 it's 5, for 2 it's 3, for 3 it's 1, and 4 it's 2. If you have like time and if you can give, then you can give the options here. So this is how the options go. Options you are just giving it, confusing the kids. I'll give just 4 options here. So again, I'm saying if it's fine, if it's taxing you more, there is no need to fill option. You can just directly give the answer key only in the multiple choice. If you have time and if you are interested, the multiple it's a matching. If you have more time and if you are interested in giving options, then it's always advisable to give. So here you can give the marks. So match the following, I can give like 4 marks, and I can give 4 minutes. Otherwise, you can give half mark each and 2 mark. Otherwise, altogether quarter mark, 1 mark. It's all up to you. So now you are selecting the, as it's what I say, subject, it's objective. It is always enumerative. So it's objective, enumerative, subjective, analytical. Now question writer intention. So just copy this, and this is the intention. Okay, then click the next. So here it's there already matching written, and what education level they are giving is L1 post graduation. You see here, I'm just selecting L1 post graduation, and the rationale behind. In what rationale you are asking this question? So this is the rationale I have put. Don't need to worry about all this. Submit, and you can just see the added. Okay, view profile, tasks, click, and you see here view. See here, this is how what we have fed. This is how it comes in a view. Okay, so now we have done the maximum. If you have any doubt, still we can clear in the kind of next sessions might be, or from tomorrow. But now, as we are running out of time, now we in short duration, like 10 minutes, everyone try to log in at least. Okay, if anyone is having any login issue, then please raise the issue right now. Okay, if then you do some trial and error today evening, today night, so that you will face more problems which can be addressed tomorrow. From tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, we will be just awaiting here to take all your questions and to give the solutions. So any problem in logging in, please ask.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes, please, ma'am.
Only one instruction. What you ask us to write?
Instruction to the
what we are supposed to write? Instruction.
Madam, it depends upon your question. Okay. For example, if you are giving choose the best answer. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, multiple choice. Yeah, okay. MC. If it's MC, you have to choose the right answer. And
okay,
right.
Okay.
This is the instruction. Okay. If it's a constant alternative, it's a CA. It's a true or false. Okay. Say true or false. This is the instruction.
Okay, I understood, sir.
Okay, yes, please. Any login issues, please. If there are any login issues, yeah, please. I can see one person.
जिनको इशू, वो अपना ईमेल आईडी साथ में लिखें ताकि इजी होगा हमको आइडेंटिफाई करना.
Okay. See, sir, it is showing that please enter valid credential. It means that you are not logging in the registered email ID and you are not giving the registered mobile number. You please kindly note down. The username is your registered email ID. During registration, what email you have given, that is the username. And the password is what mobile you have given during registration. Okay. But still, if you are unable to do it, we can sort the issue from our side. We will just check it. It is time taking, so provide sufficient time to us. The only possible today is whole day we are. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, yes, please.
Sir, I have just been able to log in and it has been done, sir. So one thing again, sir, I forgot actually this aspect number. Can you just tell it briefly regarding this aspect number?
Aspect number is nothing, ma'am. That is nothing but the language, literature, and personality. As of now, we don't write any questions in the personality, so we don't concentrate more on that. It's only language and literature. It's nothing but.
It will come automatically.
It will come automatically. That's what I said.
If I choose that from drop down, it will come automatically.
Yes, you are right.
Okay.
You are right.
Thank
when you click that language itself, the number comes like 1000, and when it goes to the subcomponents, that particular number comes automatically. There is no need to type anything. Either you have to just click whether you are writing in language or literature. So
sir, another thing is that day the link that you have sent in our emails, one thing was there that generating some link. Is it necessary, sir, or just submitting the questions it will do?
No, submitting the question is enough, madam.
Okay.
Only
thank
you.
Okay.
And
excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you have said that we have to make at least 50 questions from subjective and 25 from subjective and 25 from objective.
Yes.
Now my question is whether we have to cover all the aspects or not.
Sir. It is advisable to cover all the aspects, like 5 each in MC. 5 each in match the following, like that. If you cover, it's good, so that we'll get a full-fledged question.
And another question.
Yeah.
Whether we can start from today or not.
Yeah, you can start, sir. If you have understood the concept nicely, and if you are able to log in, you can just start inputting the question from today. From today, the thing will be open. Our software will be open, and once you complete the 50 questions. That time only, when everyone, after everyone completing 50 questions only, we'll close it. So from today it will be open. So try to do the maximum tomorrow. Suppose if you are unable to do tomorrow also, you will have some time like Sunday, next Monday, like that. So don't worry about the time. But try to complete.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Tomorrow. Okay. Yes, yes,
sir?
please tell me, sir.
Sir, I am not able to get the login page, sir. Just I have opened the website CIIL National Testing Service
Okay.
like that, but I am not able to where to log in, sir.
Okay, what error you are getting, sir? See, I have put a link in the chat box. You just click that link. When you click that link, it will automatically go for the login page.
Chat box means, sir, which one? I am not able to get.
सर
Yes, please.
सर एक बनाकर भेजे थे, देखिए तो ऐसे ही है क्या?
Okay.
करना पड़ेगा.
Yeah. Yes, yes, it's correct, sir. What you have done is right. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. The same way you have to follow. Each you have done in multiple choice MC.
Yes, sir.
Same way you can do five in this and 5 in matching. Multiple facet. Yeah, one more. This multiple facet, no one can select there. The multiple facet is hidden. So in that 5 question is up to you. Whether you can do 10 CA or 10 multiple choice. So multiple facet you cannot do. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other login issues? I'm able to log in. Kamal, yeah, please. See, I have got a question.
Sir, I have done, excuse me, sir, I have done one. You please check whether it is there or not.
Okay. Yes, ma'am, it is there. It's there. But what you have written is instruction to the students. You have said choose the correct answer. But we want that in Assamese. So try to avoid your English, because you see here you have done instruction to the students you have given in the English.
Okay.
Objective to test the knowledge of the Assami grammar. Of course, it's right, but you put these words in Assami.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Otherwise, it's perfect, madam.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Email ID, no?
Yes, ma'am, tell me.
Hello, excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to ask that we have to choose the answer from only one class, or we can ask general question also. What?
You can do in any level. You can do any level. So it's not mandatory that you have to do only for one level. So any level you can choose, from primary to research. Any level you can.
And sir, as I am teaching the third language, so language 3 we are means making the question from language 3, na?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
What is the proportion of subjective questions and objective questions?
Okay, 25 and 25, sir. 25 each. 25 objective, 25 subjective.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Tomorrow. Okay, as it's getting time, we will see any issues. See, I have explained the software. There is a user manual. There is a user manual video also. Any issues are there, we will sort out tomorrow morning. From tomorrow morning till 10 o'clock to evening 4 o'clock till the validatory, we have full time to sort out all your issues. Suppose you are unable to log in also, don't worry. Tomorrow we'll sort out the issue. Okay. So shall we wind up the session now?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, please send the PPT.
PPTs, madam. PPTs will be sent once the.
Yes, especially today's PPT. Today's that madam's PPT you send.
Yeah, okay. Today's PPT we will send it, madam. We will send
please,
it.
sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please, sir.
Sir, please send the link in WhatsApp group also. Okay,
sir. Yeah, sure. We will send it, sir.
In WhatsApp group, there is one last message with all link, you just give 6th or 7th number, that is
No, we will send it, sir, no problem. Huh? We will send it. Right now we will send it. Okay.
So one more request. Whatever question you are typing, please make a note of it today. So don't start now itself. You just make a note of it. From tomorrow morning you can start. If you are unable to log in or if you're having any problem, you just make a note of your questions. You can keep that note, and when we come tomorrow morning, if you are finding any problem, we'll sort it out, and you can just start typing the questions.
Yeah, the link has been sent. So what my colleague is saying is that those who are unable to log in, there is no need to worry. You can type the question and keep. Okay, you can type in Notepad or Word or wherever you want. You can just type and keep, so that tomorrow when the login problem is sorted out, you can just copy paste and you can finish the assignment. Okay, then if we'll wind up the session because it's already time. Tomorrow morning we'll meet at 10. 10 o'clock itself will come. The session starts at 10:30, but don't no problem. We will be here from 10 o'clock, so you can just log in with the same link and you can start asking your questions. Okay, thank you.